Lions, let's be focused. Let's go, boys. Let's get on early. All right, hey, stop. They're on. No, 5 seconds.
All right, here we are.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Here we are at the kickoff. We're about to get the kickoff of the Claremont Colleges against USD. If you look around, we've got this fantastic weather. So I'm here with my colleague Eric. Eric, thanks for joining me here for the colored commentary.
Always a pleasure. It's San Diego. It's 80 degrees. It's beautiful.
Yeah, got a nice big field. This field should kind of really play into Claremont's sort of style of rugby, which is a very wide, expansive game. So we'll kind of see how they fare there. Ref looks like he's just kind of checking off, doing a number count, and USD has the kick, and we're basically getting ready for kickoff.
Yeah, really looking to see a fast-paced game. Looks like some good athletes out there.
So in talking to Scotty, the forwards coach, he was mentioning to me that, you know, Claremont plays a very systematic game where, you know, pretty much one of their strengths is to kind of, you know, maintain the endurance and keep the pace. So what they usually see is much more scoring in the second half than they'd see in the first half. But who knows? We'll see how this game turns out.
All right, looks like we're ready.
Yep, here we go. All right, ref's checking his watch.
It's a prompt 1 o'clock start.
Gotta like that.
All right, so Claremont in the, what's Claremont colors here?
So blue and kind of a maroon playing from left to right, and
burgundy.
USD in blue and white, the Argentinian colors playing from right to left. So
good high kick.
Ooh, nice take. Quick movement out to the back. Oh, not well handled there. A little bit of trouble in that.
Yeah, maybe a little nervous in the start of the second game, right?
Yeah, just a little miscue on the communication there. It looks like we got a scrum in favor of USD. So this is sitting, you know, about 20, 25 meters out from the goal line. USD ball. And let's see what they can do from their first set piece.
Is this second game for both of these teams in their season?
USD, I'm not sure. But as Scotty was telling us that they had their first league game, quite a one-sided victory for them. Definitely good push. Look at that push. Oh, nice push, but they did manage to get it out. Overlap in numbers there. Uh-oh, that could be dangerous. So that was an 8-man pickup to the scrum half, and they had a man overlap, but it looks like the ball was fumbled.
Yeah.
And looked like it went in.
Coming out to the 22.
Yep.
USD looks like they've got some speed on the right side there.
Yeah, well, there was, you know, they were getting pushed back, but the 8-man picked it up and actually started the movement from the base of the scrum there. Oh no, he's playing in offsides there. He's giving them the advantage.
Oh.
No, wait, is he giving them the try? Hang on. Ref? Did you get the ref's name? I didn't get the ref's name.
Didn't catch it.
Seems like a little confusion here with the players, and to be honest, myself too. Thought that ball had gone into touch. I thought it looked like one of the Claremont players had fallen on it, but he looks like he's giving a scrum here.
No, it looks like a penalty.
So he's gone back to the original place. So he's giving a penalty in favor of...
Yep, he brought him up 10 yards out.
Looks like they're going to take a kick to touch there and opt for the line out. All right, so this would be a nice defensive line out for Claremont. Let's see what they've got.
Let's see what USD brings. First line out of the day, right?
Yeah, so my thoughts would be Claremont's not going to contest unless they...
Yeah, the defense.
And they're just going to set their platform and try and hold them from the drive. Yeah, don't be surprised to see USD look like a peel around the back or a nice catch and try and drive that thing in. So let's see what happens here.
Yeah, no place for
So they're throwing to bait. Oh, no. Looks like they're doing a two-throw.
Two-man.
They're setting the platform, but Claremont got in nicely. It's like they've set the platform. That ball's not going to move, so it looks like USD has to opt. Run in the backs. Here we go. Uh-oh. No, nice defense. Let's see them spread out here.
They're going to try again.
Resetting their defense pretty quickly. Oh, the ball's out. Let's see.
Loose.
USD still got it, though. They still got possession.
Brought it right back up. Smart play, but nobody's minding the ball.
Oh, that ball was... the ref's going to call that when he came from the side to pick that up.
Yeah, he did.
The player still had possession. It was still on the player's side. So let's see. We're sitting 20 yards out. They're going to
take the points.
Let's see. We'll see. I mean, a game like this, where every point counts.
Here it comes.
Yep. Looks like we got a kicker. All right.
What are they, 25 out?
You know, interesting, when we played
Yeah.
kick like this, I don't think their coach would have made it.
I'm positive their coach wouldn't have made it.
Yeah, this is where we pretty much had to get Bracken to kick the ball because he had the boot. But, you know, if we'd lied on Jeremy, Jeremy may hit it, but he'd probably see 4 or 5 uprights and he'd probably miss. All right, so here's torpedo style. Looks like he's lining the ball up. And you can see the USD players. This is a live penalty, so they can't contest. They have to
hold the line.
And you see the players facing the poles. Reason for that is in the event that there might be a ball hitting the post, that ball is live. So the Claremont players are kind of set. Good coaching. Again, that probably is not a Jeremy cue. That's probably a Scotty cue.
Yeah, I'm sure Scott lectured the forwards on paying attention to the poles.
Jeremy is probably, if he was coaching, he'd have them wave to the girls in the stands.
Speak of the girls in the stands.
And, all right, first points of the day. 3-0 lead to USD. And we've had a little bit of, 7 minutes of game time, and it looks like the entire game thus far has been played in Claremont's side. So Claremont really hasn't had a chance to get their groove. So they have a chance now. Put the pressure on USD. Let's see how USD reacts to receiving this first kick.
Yeah, that was not a good opening series for
you know,
Claremont. It started with the bad hands on the pass, and they just never recovered, right?
Yeah.
So here's their chance.
This is where, you know, I believe these players are well coached. You got at least one good coach on that team. So at that point, at least I think they'll settle down.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. So let's see where we go.
Nice traditional.
So dropping it in.
10.
It's a nice ball. It's got some hang time. Looks like it. Oh.
Good height. What was that?
That poor player, that number 2, had a chance, but he was. All right, so there we go. USD setting up the ruck there. So ruck when the ball's on the ground. Ball is cleared. Looks like they're opting to go blindside. Again, numbers. It's the second time that Claremont's been caught kind of flat-footed.
They've exposed him on the blind side twice now.
That number 9 is using that blind side well. So let's see. It's been 2.
Take it straight up the middle.
In 10 minutes. Let's see if Claremont will react to that and kind of adjust their defenses. A little punch through. Looks like that ball is well played right there. Played out to touch. Played out to touch. Played out.
Well.
Oh, no.
Dangerous play. Dangerous.
No, that was dangerous. Just keep possession, take the touch. Okay, so
Claremont set base.
All right, they've got it. So there's a phase of rugby for them. They'll set it up nicely. Give them time to get their players back in position. No rush here. You control the tempo. Oh. Just silly mistakes. I think they're just...
All right, playing advantage.
Yeah, USD's putting the pressure on them.
Here comes Week again.
That scrum half, I got to give credit. That number 9 on USD is a pretty good play. He's reading the field nicely. He's got good delivery of the ball. Numbers here. They got numbers. Uh-oh. They should be looking inside.
Split him. He's in.
Oh, he didn't do it. Okay. So, try to USD. Now sitting at 8-0. That's okay. That was well executed. I think you've got good command of that scrum from USD. Good scrum off there. Yeah. And they just had a numbers overlap. I mean, it was Claremont not reacting.
Well, so he's touched it down in the corner. He didn't work real hard to put his kicker in a better position.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they can pull off the point here.
So for those players that aren't viewers that aren't familiar, you know, generally unlike football where you kick from your hash marks, you know, in rugby wherever the ball is placed in the end zone, you know, the kicker can elect to go as far back as he wants to get a better angle, but he has to kick within line with where the ball was placed down for the try. So 5 points for the try, and if he can get the conversion, that'll be an additional 2 points, and that'll take USD from 8-0 up to, if he makes the conversion, to 10-0. If you look at the 2 coaches there, sitting there discussing strategy here. It's always interesting. Scotty's the calm, controlled one, and Jeremy gets a little agitated.
Something's
very emotional. Yep.
This is going to be a tough kick. See what leg this guy's got.
He's got a right foot, so it should be swinging in. So let's see how he does. So on a conversion, you can see the players can contest the ball. So on a try, or the kick attempt after try, the players can actually charge the ball. So once the player starts his advance towards the ball, the players who start on the goal line can start to run out. Now, it's been sportsmanship. They usually don't wave their arms and scream anything. They just charge the ball to distract them. And maybe it worked. 8-0 USD.
We're 8 minutes in. It's 8-0.
Okay.
Claremont needs to...
it's a good kick. It's a good kick. Oh,
short.
No, well taken by USD. That was just a nice snatch out of the air. Let's see how quickly USD sets their pace. Scrum half is out with the ball delivery. Forwards running. He's running by himself, though. Well, no, he got good support. They're rucking well.
Ball's back out.
Scrum off has very good delivery there.
Yeah, they've got numbers again if they can bring it.
Yeah, they're wide again. Oh, he should have played that ball out. Could have played the ball, but they're sitting nicely. That's an offsides play right there. The ref didn't catch it, though. It's okay. But he managed to break through. What the players should have done is all as a unit defended. But what happened? The one player, number 2, it looked like, he was a little too overzealous in his approach, and he created some holes there that the player ran through.
Looks like ball.
Nope, not a turnover. Still USD possession. All right, it's been much of a defensive game so far for Claremont. They haven't had much offensive opportunities.
This is the first scrum, right?
No. We had the first scrum earlier where Claremont definitely in the set piece looked stronger. They pushed them backwards, but what happened was USD capitalized by the 8-man picking up and used the extra number with a 9 on the blind side. Yeah. So we have a Claremont scrum now, so this is their first offensive play. So hopefully in this field, they've got their backs kind of split to some degree. Let's see how they play this. Scrum in, nice set piece. Claremont's holding it steady. Dropped the ball again. I think it's a little bit of jitters today. I think Claremont just has to settle down.
Yeah.
That's the third one we've seen so far where they're fumbling the ball. So I know this is frustrating to the coaches and the players themselves. They've just got to settle themselves down. Don't think about the fact that they're down 8-0. Just there's still a lot of time to go. Just kind of get your minds back into the game.
So we're what, 30, 35 out?
Yeah,
just to the right. See,
International, this would be a great drop goal opportunity, but I don't think we're going to see it here.
No, not here.
But what I wouldn't be surprised to see here is the number 10 go blindside, because they've exploited. You got a wide blindside there on the right side.
They've done it twice.
So I've got to see if they defend. Yep, there goes number 9 with number 8. Number 9's inside of him. That was a nice play. That 8's a good runner.
Yeah.
That flanker on the other side wasn't defending.
Didn't get his head up quick enough.
A good wheel of that scrum from the loose head on the left-hand side could have defended that, and didn't quite get that one as well as they'd hoped. All right, so we got another scrum here. Okay.
USD has just kept the pressure on.
Yeah, I've got to give credit to them. They're definitely playing a very clean game. I think Claremont definitely, they just need their opportunities. They've sort of fumbled away most of the opportunities they've been given.
Yeah, it looks to be a case of nerves. I mean, they just haven't felt comfortable. But we're only 10 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
So they have plenty of time.
I think we need the cheerleaders out there. Come on. Go, Tina. Go cheer them on. All right, here we go. Let's see how we
Plenty of time to get this game back in hand.
Set a nice platform. Hold them. Get a nice, clear touch.
Oh. All right.
Didn't receive a good ball.
It's all right. Set it. Get the ball back.
Keep possession. That's all you got to do. Set a platform. Don't be in a rush. Oh, they're going to take advantage and run it off the blind side. Nicely done. Oh, it's a shame. That's okay.
Out.
Okay.
Good touch. Yeah, it looks like Claremont decided to give USD a little taste of their medicine and go blind again.
Yeah, what we had is good pressure from the flanker. The open side flanker put the pressure on the number 10. Took his channel away to kick the ball, so the 10 tried to cut inside, and he got wrapped up.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see here. So don't know how much of a blind side we have from our vantage point. Don't think this is much of an option.
Very skinny.
This could be, well, if Claremont seems to be pushing them on defensive scrums. So let's see if they can push them backwards, force the 8-man to pick it up. Maybe 8-man picked up
once
so
again,
quickly.
look at that.
Wow. That was a quick strike by the hooker.
You got to feel like that's their favorite play.
Well, if you got a hooker that can strike that quickly, look how quickly that 8-man got that ball.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Let's see what we're doing now. Here's a phase. All right, so this would be your second phase off of that. Here comes your third phase. Oh, little punch through. Too deep. Looks like it might be too deep into the end zone. Oh, no. Yeah, just played it safe. All right. Play quickly. Do we have any? Oh, no. Oh, he still got it. Nicely done. There we go, number 13 there. Let's see, quick possessions. You got to take this ball up there. You caught them off guard. Play, phase of rugby. Slowed it down, too slow. Number 9 should do the kick right there. There he is. Unfortunately, right to the box. So let's see where he comes with this now. He's going to probably put it down.
USD's going to bring it up.
Wow, that was a bad decision by the number 10. And there we go. So what do we have here? Great opportunity for number 2 from Claremont. Looks like he's got an angle right there. And he's in. Does it look like he's in? Yep.
He's in.
Capitalized on a mistake. Great job. That was a bad decision by the fly half there.
Good counteracting.
He had no support with him. He had one guy. There was a full wave coming up. His best option would have been to put that boot back down to the corner. And well, that's what happens.
Yeah.
So I guess we could say right now the 2 tries capitalized on mistakes. So, but at least they're back in the game.
It's crazy how quick a counter move can result in a try.
Yeah.
Just
Nice
one bad
play.
action.
Nice play by the scrum half. He kind of telegraphed what he was going to do. He was sitting at the base. You kind of see he was positioning himself for a kick, but it was really his only option because they were up very flat.
Yeah.
He put a kick. The 10 came back, defended it nicely, but then he didn't really take advantage of that on the counterattack.
Yeah, he failed to make the decision, right? He had the right thought. He started to make that kick move and pulled it back.
Yeah. Used to watch a little bit more international play. You're back there and you've only got one person with you and you've got a whole wave of opponents coming through. Don't try and run it. Use your boot, put it down in the corners. Put it up in the air if you have to. Get your players behind you. All right, so here we have this moment here. You got some coaching happening. And the kick is no good. So we have now 8-5 game. 8-5 in favor of USD. Right.
Well, Claremont has made their time productive in the other half, right? They've touched it once, and they got to try.
Pretty much, yeah. They've had one possession in their half, and they capitalized on it. It's a good job.
Let's see if that helps them
All right,
gain
so
a little confidence.
I have the list of names here, Eric, but God forbid I'm not going to be able to look up a number and look at a name, so we're just going to go by jersey numbers.
Yeah, I think that's
if that's
probably
your
wise.
friend, peer, family member, son, you'll see them wave at them, but I'm going to call it by jersey number. It's a hell of a lot easier.
We're just not quick enough.
Yeah. In our old age, our brains have slowed down. All right, it's a good kick. Who's around him? He's 2. Okay, nice big charge up the front there. Big hit. Wow, it's a nice play by a center. Where's his support, though? He's got a lot of people standing around.
13. That's the same
guy.
player
Yep.
that started the last.
There's a quick phase. Boom, now quick ball out. Quick ball out. Utilize it. Very slow in releasing that ball. Too slow on that. A little hesitation there.
They need to take their advantage when they have it.
Use it. Use the sideline. Use the sideline. He's still in play. He's still in play. Aggressive play by the wing there, but nicely secured. Back. You got to chase that now. Nope, you got guys off sides, but the ref didn't catch it, so it's okay. Wow, you got a few guys off sides there. The ref, nicely blocked. And there's, nicely received.
It's all right.
USD player there managed to salvage that.
Interesting exchange.
All right, let's see how they react to this pressure now. No, they've still got possession right there. There it is, a few phases.
Just pulled the ball.
He's by himself. He's isolated. Oh, they formed the ruck nicely. Claremont's just not blowing over here. They're watching. When you take him to the ground, you need to blow over that ball. They're just forming a defensive. Yeah, offsides there on the number 3. What I'm noticing, Eric, is that the ruck goes, and what Claremont is doing is conceding the ruck immediately. The problem is they've got an opportunity here because you're not actually seeing the USD players actually close off that ruck and solidify the ball. So Claremont has the opportunity here on those rucks to blow right over and take possession.
Yeah, they really aren't. I mean, I understand it. You don't want to contest it when there's just no chance, but USD hasn't been that strong in the ruck that they're.
Okay, ball is still in play. Play it out wide.
Bit.
There it is. Oh, God, guys got to communicate. All right, just take it, set. No, don't waste away those opportunities.
Steep.
Well, it actually might not be too bad. They can salvage something out of this.
We're gonna play a little game of possession here. Field position.
Well, he learned. I thought he learned last time.
He
but
did
apparently
not.
He didn't.
He didn't. He just gave up a lot of
He just
field
gave
position.
up 40 yards of field position on a kind of ill-timed kick by the Claremont player, but nonetheless, hey, could have capitalized on again the same bad decision made by that number 10.
Sure.
What did you say? Okay. Let's see what we have here. Now, this is a great opportunity. You've got a big open side to the right. The fly half is positioned to the left. Let's see if they play to the left or the fly half will come around. 8-man picks up. All right, boom. He's by himself there. Where's that flanker? They've got numbers. Unfortunately, I can't see from my vantage point. I've got people standing in front of me. So
but they penetrated. He's pushing forward.
I can't see exactly what's going on.
It's a ruck. Claremont has the ball.
All right, well, you're taller than I am, so you can see over the top of the heads. I can't. I got Claremont players blocking my view
Claremont
here.
needs to set.
All right, so they're in a ruck right here.
All right, they're consolidated. All right.
A lot of players standing around. They're not getting into possession. Come on. Claremont, get yourselves into position. There you go now. Clean. Get your numbers. Get your numbers ready to take phases.
There we
You
go.
got numbers wide. You got numbers wide. Oh, that's okay. There you go. That's all right. Still nicely picked up by the winger. Take it in. Take it in. Nicely done.
All right.
The phases of rucking weren't pretty, nonetheless effective because the ball got out and Claremont capitalized on the numbers. And good pickup by that winger who was able to sort of really gauge that bouncing ball, and good score.
Right. Well, the first 10 minutes were definitely all USD, but the second 10 has really turned in Claremont's favor.
Well, it seems like Claremont is getting composure. They're putting the pressure on USD, and it looks like under pressure USD doesn't quite hold their composure. We've had that their number 10, who is their kicker. He's had some good runs, but he made two
very suspect choices.
Yeah, and one led to the first try, and this one was the catalyst for the second try, because you think about it.
He needs to trust his foot. Or maybe he doesn't. Maybe that's the problem.
Well, he's their kicker, though, so it's kind of an oxymoron if you think about it.
It is.
All right, so we're back in.
He had the opportunity to take himself out of that bad position with a foot and chose not to use it.
So no conversion. The score is 10-8 in favor of Claremont. And here we go to regroup back at the half. USD to kick off. And let's see. So they played the last one deep, and it was actually the center, the outside center, number 13. I believe that's who it is, who actually fielded the ball.
He's been the catalyst for two of their offensive surges.
I don't know if he's...
Well, he took it up aggressively.
I think he actually might just be playing with the 13 jersey, but I think he might be the flanker. I see right here to see. I see Connor Peterson as number 13, but I don't have a position for him. So, but where he's standing, I can't think he's a center, because that's an odd place for a center to be standing. And I'm trying to figure out. There's the fly half. Yeah, I think he's actually just playing the 13 jersey.
Yeah, looks that way. All right.
Come on, support him. Don't do that, number 1. Number 1 just stand there with his hands up in the air. Don't do that. Too shallow. Very flat right there.
Yeah, lost a little bit of ground on that.
His partner wasn't with him, but a little slow in getting that ball out. Yeah, I think the 13 is a flanker. He's in that ruck too.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Okay, so there's a nice. Well, it's a hanger. It's a hanger.
Still in. Let's see what USD does with the ball this time. Oh, they waited a little too long. Should have fielded it.
Well, there's a knock on. So the ref should be calling that. Seems like the number 10 actually is their fullback. So USD's playing with the 10 is actually their fullback, who's their kicker. So I stand corrected from what I said earlier. I said it was the fly half and made mistakes. It's actually the fullback.
Well, and that play right there just goes to show you. When that ball's in the air, you need to go up and field it. Letting it bounce just gives the other team more time.
With the new rules, you can't contest when someone's in the air. So I know it's still at risk because there's no guarantees, but most players, I think Scotty and Jeremy's players, are coached not to engage anyone who's in the air. So I think he was just fearful. All right, so let's see if we capitalize on this blind side. Here we go. Nope. Watch the scrum off. No, there's the play right there. There's 13 out in the middle there. So I got to figure out he was just...
That's a good grubber to touch.
Yeah. No, nice. All right, so let's see now. Line out for USD on their... Looks like close to their goal line.
Yeah.
So at this point, they would just be smart to play a defensive...
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't expect USD to attack from this position.
No, they're just going to play conservative. Let's see how they set this up. If they were smart, they would do a short line out and then just have their men off the line, because I think they're inside of 10 yards from the line.
Yeah.
And then once, Claremont would have to drop their players 10 yards. It looks like they're going full line out. Maybe they're not comfortable enough.
I expect to see USD play a little field position game here, right? They're just in a bad spot.
Yeah, I think it's conservative coaching, which is never a bad thing.
Well, these aren't the Barbarians. I don't think they run everything.
He's up, and he's down, and they're up. Yeah, all right. Timing wasn't bad there. Nice solid platform. So they got the ball in the maul. Got a little bit of a drive, getting Claremont on their heels, retreating it back. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but it seems like...
Oh,
wow. Something happened there. Apparently, a nice rip of the ball.
Looks like Houdini stole the ball from somebody and knew what to do with it.
Kudos to that young number 4. He's excited about it, as you can see. And, hey,
I approve a good lock play.
Yeah. It's like the player is somehow with the ball. So, I don't know. The ball was caught by the jumper.
Hey, anytime you can take it, it's yours, right? The ball belongs to the person who possesses it.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure this out. The ball was caught by the jumper. The jumper comes down. It should have been...
He exposed the ball. He must have exposed the ball.
The ball would have been ripped by one of his own teammates. So the prop would have come in, or the number 5 would have come, the number 5 jumper, or someone would have come around, secured that ball, and then kept that ball secured until it got to the scrum off. What I saw is just someone kind of pop out of there with the ball, and then the Claremont player just came in there. Looks like he just did a rip and a rotate, and
put his hands on it, took it away from him, said thank you very much.
15
I'd like
points.
a try.
Yeah. Well,
well played.
Yeah, being very alert. Good for him.
That's
All right, here we go.
Always the excitement of the
Got
game,
a right
right?
foot in swinging kick. Oh, looks like no swings
good.
it to the left. All right, so here we are, 15-8. Looks like Claremont is getting their game on.
Yeah,
Looks like
they're
they're finding their groove.
Yep, getting some rhythm, getting some confidence, looking like they
Well, it's interesting 'cause
reversal from the first 10.
as I said, Scotty mentioned earlier that they're more of a second half team because of their fitness levels, and if Scotty's leading fitness or championing the fitness, this team is fit. So if this is kind of, it seems like just
Are you saying that Jeremy doesn't lead fitness drills? I think
Jeremy.
that's what I'm hearing.
yeah, I don't even know how to answer to that one.
I think
It's an oxymoron. The word
we
Jeremy,
all know the
word
answer to
Jeremy
that
and
one.
fitness are oxymorons. So, no, but it just seems like already what I'm seeing is that definitely reacting to the ball. Looks like Claremont is much faster in reacting to that ball.
There we go for the
That's
kickoff.
a nice kick.
That's a
now
nice
let's see
high
how they
kick.
contest. Turning yourself around. Okay, nice drive with the legs. Now let's help him get to the ground, guys. Beautifully
Right.
played. Very
Ball's-
well played. Now,
Ball's
again,
nice and clean.
God, that
Just
fraction of timing. They could have had that ball on the run, but
Yeah,
they
they're
took it
taking
all
it flat-footed.
flat-footed.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's the first thing I saw.
yeah.
Standing, waiting to catch the ball.
There's a nice little kick. That's a well-placed kick.
Nobody's back there to field it.
Scrum off is and again, it was the second time he seems to telegraph that a little bit. So what
Yeah.
should be happening is the someone should be communicating to that winger. So now it would be interesting to see how USD would react, because in this situation that's been on the right side, in this position that scrum off has done that twice.
Yeah.
What they should have is that wing should be dropping back, fullback coming across, and they should drop someone out of the ruck to cover that
Cover
the
that
overlap.
spot.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
But you know what? If they don't react, then I say Claremont keep exploiting it.
So note for Claremont coaches:
Yeah.
you get your forwards to turn when they're receiving that kickoff.
And you're on those phases where they had a great drive with the thing. Quick phases.
Yeah.
Seems like they just have that 1 or 2 seconds of delay to kind of get the next phase going, because they could blow right through. And every time they take that second or two delay, they're allowing the defense to reestablish themselves. All right, so here we go. USD scrum.
Oh,
So
and once again,
well, it looks like
off the right.
nice.
They love off that right.
Yeah, the 8. Well, it looks like nice.
Oh, and
nice
a ball
turnover.
stolen.
There's that number 13 again. Nice little gymnastic roll, and theoretically he was supposed to release the ball, but no one was touching him, so he just kind of did a nice roll and
It's a
got
new
right back
day.
up to
It's
his
a
feet.
new day, new game.
Yeah, no. As long as the ref felt that there was some attempt to release the ball, but if he wasn't touched, he was good. All right, so looks like Claremont is not really breaking the gain line here.
Well, that's all right. They're
Yeah,
just,
but if they can get phases, they'll
right,
find their
they're
holes.
just
As long as they keep
they're accelerating
a little bit of a
phases.
blind pass there by the scrum off. He didn't quite look. Again, a little communication challenge there. I think the scrum off needs to be a little bit more proactive.
These
He's
phases,
looking.
the phase of repetitiveness can
Yeah,
pull in the defenders.
I'd
and
love to see this.
exposure.
The scrum off doing more leading. He's just kind of looking to deliver when his hands are on the ball.
Oh, these guys are all
Standing flat-footed.
standing completely flat.
There you go. They got over numbers. Go inside him. There we go.
There goes Connor again.
Yeah. Nice little punch through.
Oh.
Again, I can't see the ball.
Oh. And recovered by Claremont. And in. Beautiful.
Nice kick. Got the lucky bounce. Hey, you know what? If luck is on your side, you take it. But that was a great series of plays there. So,
Well,
going back, I think Claremont could definitely show more explosives through the ball if their scrum off was just being a little bit more proactive. He seems to be putting his hands on the ball and then looking to see where he goes. He should be thinking that ball is there. I've got running players. He should be calling 2 or 3 players. Here's the ball. Give it up. Boom. Blow through. Because right now,
well, I think that's the point. I think he is slowing down to think.
yeah,
in
that's
that
just it.
moment.
He needs to just start looking. He needs to just
Yep.
think one step ahead of where he's going to go next. Because I think they would be blowing right through these guys. It would become a track meet.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, that was a great series of plays. Again, it seems like that 13.
13 Connors right in the
Yeah,
middle
I
of all
believe
of that
it's
action.
Connor Peterson.
Yeah. Well
Nice.
played. Well played.
Nice run and a nice little kick. He did a nice job. As I said, he called that cut to the inside. His player should have cut with him. But nonetheless, it worked. So, great job, Claremont. So here we are, 20-8, and he hit the upright.
Oh,
It's those damn poles that keep bending inward.
tough luck. Tough luck.
Yeah, that pole was actually upright. It would have gone in. So here we are at 20-8.
And I think it was actually Nicholas Abreu that scored that.
Yeah, I think he was in support.
Yeah, he
I
was.
think Connor's the one who took the initial break.
Yep, it was his up and under.
Yeah. Okay. Nonetheless, here we are, 20-8. All right.
Well, USD's got to feel a little snake bitten here. They just can't seem to get it together like they did in the first 10.
They came off the boil. They started strong, came off the boil. I think Claremont's had some time to kind of get the jitters out. They've got their composure, and let's kind of see where we go next here. So here we go. Kickoff to restart the game. It's again a decent kick. Let's see how we get it. He go up. Kick. He should protect himself. Nicely done.
Yep.
And didn't even go into it. There was no one on him, so he decides to take a little run. Go wide again. Take it out. They've set up defense nicely.
Defense is set.
It's a high flying kick.
USD's
in position.
Well received.
He's by himself. No support there. No one talking to him. And touch. Looks like we go to touch. See here we have a line out right in front of us. I believe this is Claremont's first line out.
I think so.
All right, let's see what Scotty has up in his little bag of tricks.
That's first line out on this side of the field, so we got a nice up close.
And this is where, I'd love to see this. This is where Scotty comes up with, look, they're kind of discussing what they're going to do.
Yeah.
This is where Scotty pulls out his bag of tricks. He's always done a great job with this, even when we're back at San Diego State. He pulls out all these great little attempts. So let's see what we got here. Fake there, jumping at there, just a nice. Oh, just didn't make connection.
Off the hands.
Yep, and it looks like it's going to be called a knock forward. So knocked forward by the jumper, knocked it forward, and his player retrieved it. So that's a knock forward. It'll be scrum to USD. And if I'm going to place a bet, I'm going to say the 8-man's going to pick it up.
will he run to the right, or will he come blind?
I think. Seems like he's a one-trick pony in that capacity.
Yeah, I agree with you. It
depends. If they could get a nice loose head wheel here.
Maybe he only leans to his left.
Let's just see. Let's see what USD can do in the scrum. If they get a nice loose head wheel, this would be a great blind play. But that winger is way too deep here, so nope, he's going to run it. 8-man was unbound too early. The 8-man didn't have his shoulders bound, so that was a penalty against USD because the 8-man was pretty much just in a catching position. He's got to have both his shoulders bound in there. And, refs are generally pretty loose with this. If there's one shoulder bound, but that player had no shoulders bound.
Well, let's find touch. And well done.
Well done. A very good kick. Yep. Good. Great kick. Right down there. So it looks like 10, 15 tops.
Even potentially even closer.
All right.
Well played. That's taking
because that was on
the penalty.
Because that was a penalty kick. This will again be Claremont's ball. Now, you have a better viewpoint than I do, because you're standing above these heads. I'm looking between their legs, so it's not going to work. So, let's see what Scotty pulls out of his bag of tricks.
Exactly. Let's see what Scott cooks up for this one. So Claremont's ball, getting ready.
Scotty says it's them, but he coached them, so he knows. this. I know how Scotty works. In this stage of the field, Scotty will say, these are the ones I want you to play.
All right, here it comes, going deep.
Yep.
Out the back. 8-man catches it.
Set up a ruck in the middle there, and let's see if they swing this back blindside. They might have an opportunity to bring this back. No, they're still going to the left, so they're playing the left side of the field. Exploded all. Oh, no!
Oh, intercepted.
That was a little telegraph, but he's chasing. He's in the chase.
Yeah, he won't make it.
That's good. All right. Well, quickly. Establish. Get your defenders nicely. Look at the Claremont setting up the defensive line. Nicely done, defense. Recovering from that mistake. Okay, they still broke the gain line there, so kind of reset yourselves. Okay, so they did a good job. Scrum half is digging that ball out. Ooh, that could be potentially,
offsides. It looks like USD is committing the same error, standing flat-footed, waiting to receive that ball.
Yeah.
Oh,
sloppy ball there. That's not a bad kick when you're by yourself. It wasn't well fielded, but now he's dropping back.
Wise choice.
There's the kick. All right, so now he can come back to this side. Now he should be looking. This side is wide open.
And he fields it.
Oh,
he won't change his vision.
Nope, and that's straight out to touch.
Yeah.
He had a wide open spot here. If he had come to this side of the field, he could have attacked because they had Claremont was very, very shallow on this side of the field.
Yeah. And I watched his head when he caught that. He never even looked over this way. He was already made up his mind where he was going.
He had his winger there. He could have passed that ball to the winger, run around him, and just winger could have put that ball through. Okay, so here we go. Wait a minute. Why is the ref calling the line out here? Wait a minute. I'm perplexed on this one. That was straight out to touch.
It was.
And why is the line?
Was he playing? Huh? Yeah.
Oh, that cone. Okay, so what they're calling that is.
That's the 22.
It's just hard to see that cone across the field there, just to the left of the goalpost. The player was behind it. All right, so nice take there. Ref's calling it not straight. So he's going to give USD the choice, the option. They get an option of a line out or a scrum. Looks like they're opting for the scrum.
Well, they have no choice.
Let me guess. Eight men going to go blind?
I think that's their best play.
It might be their only play.
It might be, but it does seem like they've rehearsed it quite well.
So
they defend it well, too. It's like they look for it all day long because they practice it every day.
Yeah, well, you've got to see here. So what Claremont needs to do is to get a little bit of a loose head wheel. Get that loose head prop to really give us a little bit of a push.
Make him run further.
No, they came this way. Came left.
Oh,
yep. It was a little not pretty, but delayed switch there between the 10 and 12. See, now there's Claremont blowing over the ball. They just didn't finish through. But they kind of came through, blowing through. Ref's calling it coming in from the side. It's calling one of the Claremont players coming in from the side there. From our vantage point, he was on the back side of the ruck, so we couldn't really see. But nonetheless, USD has awarded the penalty. And looks like they're going to take this one to touch and then up for the line out.
Good kick.
No.
Shallow.
Moved them 15 yards down the field, but you know, it's safe.
Yeah,
all right, so let's see.
Stronger leg puts you in a better field position.
So this really is USD's first real opportunity in the last 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, a little bit of a resurgence lately. The last couple of minutes with USD.
Well, let's see. Let's see what they can do here, if they can pick up anything. So here they are. Let's see what they call. So the scrum off is in the front of the line out. They've got the loose forward playing the scrum off position. So obviously they've got something going here. Because generally there's the scrum off. So there's they're bringing him in, the scrum off dropped out. Okay. All right, nothing fancy there.
Still flat-footed.
Well, it was just a slow ball getting to the fly half, and the centers were overrunning there.
Yeah.
But a nice drive with the legs. Look at that. Still driving, but you got to get that ball to the ground now. That's got to come down, or the ref's going to call this. Come on, ref, you got to call that up.
And he did.
Yep, there you go. Held it up. Nicely done by Claremont. Held the ball up nicely. And so, because forward progression stopped, the ball has to be produced to the team with possession, and they couldn't, so the scrum is awarded to Claremont.
I just spotted the ref looking at his watch. We are about 35 minutes into this first half.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. Or is it time is fun when you have flies? I can't remember which one it is. All right, so let's see. Split field here.
Well,
now, this would be,
good change of possession for Claremont.
Yeah, this is down here. I see this telegraph. You got all your backs lined up on that side. This is a perfect right side play.
Yeah. All right. Ball's there.
He's tapping. Come blind. There you go. Use it now. Put a little jig. No, put a kick through.
No,
put a kick through. There was no one here. That's unfortunately didn't capitalize on that.
Give it to a man.
Scrum off should have put that grubber through. Or that player should have put the grubber through. Come on, set. Scrum off's going to put his kick through. Oh, it's blocked. Yeah, he seems to telegraph those a little too much. That was a giveaway. Everyone formed a wide barrier for him, and it was a dead giveaway what he was going to do. I think the scrum off needs. He's a good player, but he does telegraph what he's intending to do. And if the defense is communicating, they can defend that pretty easily.
Yeah, they're paying attention.
All right, so his scrum off.
There we go. Here's our kick. Not to touch.
It's going to be fielded.
He can field it.
Get around him.
And he caught it cleanly.
No, don't put it straight down here. You got numbers out that way. Use the numbers out that way. No support. So one thing I'm noticing, USD, when they do have the back three run, they don't link up with their centers and they don't link up with their forwards very well. Wow, he's calling that one diving over. To be honest, I didn't see that, but
I didn't see it.
He's calling Claremont on dive over there. I might have not been paying attention, but
I didn't see it as well.
Players asking the ref for time. What do we have? About 3 minutes?
Yeah, it's about there. About 3 minutes.
So here we go. He's going to try and find touch. Where's your 8-man? Your 8-man should be inside there.
And did not find touch.
And there should have been
someone nice caught.
Nice play right there. Nicely done. And again, beautifully. You couldn't ask for a more precise counterattack. Look at that.
And here we go.
Oh, the numbers were there.
Yep.
Still a great play.
Look at that. Slow it down.
Right back to there. So look at that. From
keep
a penalty kick.
Keep it moving.
That's it. See the phases. This is what you got to do. If Claremont could keep doing this, look at these phases.
Well,
USD can now. Too late. So you're going to take too long. Get that ball out. Get that ball out.
I love it. I love to see a lock running in the backs. Yeah. When in doubt, pass it to the lock. They know what to do with it.
Yeah. I'll just go straight and hit someone. Oh, coming over the top again. Shane, that was a great series of possessions. But that just illustrates the point. If ref was calling mark.
Mark's back there.
You know, you see this, Eric. What you saw right there was a great counterattack. First of all, beautifully coached. Can't think that was Jeremy's coaching. Scotty's coaching the backs now?
I think Scotty is coaching the backs now.
So what we have is basically great movement of the ball out to the open side of the field. great run, and didn't find touch a second time. Let's see if they do the same thing.
Second time.
This time he might go straight up because it didn't go very deep. Now get numbers
got
running.
some support
quick
there.
phase here.
Support.
Get it out quickly. Go.
Right, sense of urgency.
There's no one there. Too late. Get your group right there. They're not.
Still just everybody's standing still.
Just one step too slow.
Yeah.
That ball could come out a little faster.
There's movement.
Nicely played. That was the open box.
And it's over his
That
head.
was a nice box kick right there. Beautifully done.
Perfect.
Couldn't ask for a better kick there. Great job, Flyhalf. But going back to that series of plays there, you notice from that counterattack, first of all, great counterattack, and then through the series, it was ball in hand and quick phases.
All right, there was movement. There was fluid motion, and they marched it up the field.
What I'm noticing is USD is they're getting tired and they're getting slow to reset themselves. And every time that you actually get the ball to the ruck and you allow them time to, you delay that phase, you're just giving USD time to kind of reset their defense. I think Claremont could blow through these guys if they just started, and I know this is their coaching too. Scotty doesn't want to let loose ball in hand. But if they just kept the phases running, they would blow through these guys now, because it seems like the momentum has really shifted here, and I think the fatigue is starting to set in.
Yeah, it doesn't. USD cannot match Claremont in the dynamic play.
Well, I think the athleticism too. I think Claremont is definitely showing more athleticism here. They got the pressure. All right, so here we go.
It was a kick,
boom,
but
get
did
around
not
him,
find
get
touch.
around him, get around him. No, that's too wide of a play. Run back. You're going isolating yourself. Yeah, poor guy. But he's got kept the stiff arm going. But he got a little isolated, but nonetheless, Claremont got there beautifully. Get your numbers on him. Beautifully done there. Boom, quick ball out. Move it to the left. Quick one again. Another phase. All right, switch it back. Get numbers over that.
All right, they need to keep this rolling.
They're switching it back and right. Doesn't seem like there's much method here, but you know what? They keep phases going, and that eventually breaks the defense down.
Right.
They'll find their holes. Because eventually one player or two players are going to be slow to get up. All right, we had a change of possession there. Don't know what happened.
Oh, good recovery.
Nice hand, stiff arm there. Help him. Who's with him? Get around him. Talk to him. Wow.
That man's a dancer.
Yeah. But he got dispossessed, as they say. He was dispossessed.
All right, ball's back in USD's hands. They are
nice little chip kick through there, but there's no pressure.
Yeah, they want to keep this ball in play.
Who's talking to him? That was a dangerous play. If I was USD, I would have been playing that fullback. I've been playing that.
This is
dangerous.
dangerous.
A knock on ref. Come on, ref. You didn't see that? Yeah, ref did
and that's
catch
going to
it.
be half.
Well, I don't know if it's half, but he also saw the knock on.
Yeah. Well, he's going to let him have it.
Wow. So he was playing advantage, I guess, at that point.
All right. USD is going to take these points. They'd be foolish not to.
Yeah, they do. They're kind of you can see, look at them, they're gassed.
Yeah.
They're gassed. And this is where Scotty was making his point. They're Claremont definitely, they thrive on their fitness. And so you can see right now.
Yeah, Claremont does not look tired.
No. And that might make for a bit of a track meet in the second half. We'll wait and see.
Yeah.
So we got a player down. Obviously, the time stops at this point. I think we must be closing in because I've got 40 minutes now.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have a little bit of stoppage time, so the ref looks like he's
conversing with the. Looks more like cramps than anything.
Yeah, it looks like. I don't know. Or maybe just
ankle.
It may have or an ankle or a knee. It looks like he's got an ankle. He's hopping. He's really ginger on that. So that is what. I can't see the number of the jersey, but nonetheless, everyone has their own damn numbers.
That's their scrum half.
Is it number 9?
I think so.
All right, so, that's going to change things, because if he doesn't come back, he was definitely a bit of a linchpin in the, off the base of the scrum. More off the set piece than off the loose piece. He's got a good delivery of a ball. I will say they're number 9. Hopefully he's okay, but he definitely had great delivery of the ball. Great pass. Nice crisp pass from the base of the scrum. Yeah. Just maybe not. Hard to see from here, but maybe not leading his forwards as well as he'd want to. But nonetheless, we have a replacement on who's just come on in for the number 9, and right at the end of the first half, USD is opting for a kick for points. So hopefully, if they get this, it'll take them from 8 to 11 points.
I sense disapproval on the coach's
I'm looking
face.
at that coach, and I can say one thing: he's got a generous undercarriage. Jeremy Ognall, the man with the generous undercarriage. He's got a generous undercarriage. He's built like a forward, but he plays like a back. Tackles like my mom. Is that just his middle digit just to happen to be coincidentally sticking out, or is he giving me a signal?
I think he's got like a,
all right,
swollen arthritic finger, and it just
we'll give him 11 points. So USD is now at 11, and I think we have the half. So here we go, first grade half, and we'll join you back in the second half. Get the drone going, get the toy going. I want to see the drone. This is new. Well, we went to Hawaii and everything. It was stormy, like there was this huge storm, and it was amazing. Like these bucks shooting over the waves from like $800, right? That's $800 for the new one. Yeah. So the first one we got was about 1,000, right? Yeah. So there's a more thing to do. It's so they and Operation OP, OM. ¿Dónde está esta cerveza? I'm parched here. They were going to give us water. Yeah, I love some Icon Seal. I tried to set one up earlier, the one I had wasn't working, but I noticed I got another one here. Yeah, if you've got one, it would be great. What do you need, a laptop? No, I got a laptop. No, I've got another. I've got monitors, and I think I can run this off of that. I'm orange. Well, I was just going to say, I mean, so this is which phone call first? A Wi-Fi hotspot. I can tap here and just watch. You could, but you're going to be at 30, 40 seconds. Nothing like streamlining, nothing like connecting hardwires. So hardwire you right in. Yeah, my only challenge was when I was here. Yeah, I know you could. I heard that. Don't you love the press box? We're up by 59. She's got all access. This is supposed to come with a beer. It sounds like you're disappointed. What's in it? I don't do the stuff for free anymore. I charge like at least one beer. I think the biggest thing that's hurting us is because it all starts in our defensive rush. Yeah, not in the rush. There's really no reason to play. I mean, you missed a few things, but they're not common. So I think over the top of the rush. Get your head forward. They do a really good job of setting up their bounce back there. They do a great job doing that. So not in the rush. Look forward. Mark up. That's where the game is burning. It's just like they're on the offense. Jeremy said it. If they're moving forward, they're on their front foot, and they're coming at us, they are very adjusted. But and that's because they're not getting set up. Start there, and then we have the numbers, the flat line. Get those little things that we really want, or those negative tackles. All really start. So they should have a rip there too. Our brain is sorry, we were ranking the jersey. I would buy my father. Look at that coach. Don't ever bring those guys back. You know, you get what you pay for. We've been complimenting Scotty, but we just ripping the jersey. He was great. I mean, I felt so bad.
Get the ball out, pass them again, we'll take their ball. No issue. The other thing, body feedback. How can you speed up? How can you speed up the ball from the base? And we're clearly at it.
Sorry, disappointed the OM, operations manager.
Get in there, Tina. Get a picture.
Operations, not good. No bueno. All right, look at that. I can see when I play for them, I can't see anything. What's happening, Eric? All right.
Listen, the biggest thing I agree with everything you said. It's great.
Yeah. I just think there's a space for a cocktail. Yeah.
Make some nice moves, and then you do yourself a service at the end. Holding on to that ball security.
Reading the game and say what? All right, I'll take it. You go film, Eric.
My last thing about that, when you're in the tackle, be lazy about getting the ball back. That Superman hit that ball. You did lose the ball there.
Give me that 5 minutes.
You kind of ran by yourself.
That's all right. You just do it right here, right? I do. I'm going to do it right here. I don't want to go down the power lines. I know the referee. They would just do it. Well, that's plenty. You go straight up and down. Yep. Good. Love it. Yeah. Okay. Guessing numbers.
How much time you got?
Right. Here we go. Welcome back. Second half. We're about to kick off. We can see now USD playing left to right on your screen, and we have a halftime score 20-11 in favor of Claremont. 40 minutes. I don't know what substitutions we have. No one's reported anything to me. I don't get these damn lists anymore. And my partner in crime is taking a little break. He's actually flying his drone. So he's going to fly his drone right around this game, get some footage of that. Meantime, you're stuck with me. Right. So we've got Claremont kicking off. Ref is just kind of doing his little final checks, checking line judges, checking the numbers of the field. Hey, coach, any substitutions? None. No one deserves to be on. All right, no one deserves a break. All right. So here we go. Claremont getting ready to kick this thing off. Here we go. Changes direction, a nice little drop kick. Put the ball in play, and nicely contested, but actually, wow, that was a nice little catch. Looks like Claremont had possession, but it came right out of his hands, and USD player picked it up. So there's USD with their first drive. Little ruck there. Claremont in defensive position. Ball is out. And a kick there. That wing was caught. Ball over his head. Nice position kick. All in all, a good kick. And, wow, it's in play. Nicely. He's got to get there. It is nicely supported by his numbers. Beautiful play coming back across. And looks like we've got a nice up and under. And, well, the ref may not pick that up. But nonetheless, we're back in play. That's a forward pass, ref. I don't know if he caught that. No, the ref seemed to have missed that one. But he's giving Claremont. No, USD has possession. Looks like he's calling touch on that one. So it looks like he missed the forward pass, which should have gone in favor of Claremont, but nonetheless he's called the player out in touch. So we have a line. Is it a line out or a scrum? Yep, we've got a line out. Yeah, no, he missed the forward pass. Right, so here we are. Claremont setting up for their first line out of the second half. And let's see what we got here. See what kind of trickery we've got. Nice take at 6, quick release. And boom, just a simple, running side, not great on that. Little sideways running, you got set up. You've got caught back behind the gain line, set it up. All right, re-establish a platform. There's Claremont forming a nice ruck, nice protection of the ball. Got some big forwards out there. Looks like we got some. Oh, he got turned over, didn't he? Yeah, it looks like. Well, what I saw there was the Claremont player, number 7, didn't really turn over. He needed to roll over and get the ball to his side. And it looks like the USD player tried to reach in and grab the ball, and that's what the ref called. He called him trying to grab the ball and impeding the Claremont player from releasing the ball. Nonetheless, it's a Claremont penalty. The kick does not find touch, so there's a quick counterattack. We'll see, yep. Oh, he's running behind a man, ref. That's unintentional. There we go, yep. That was one player running behind his other player. And the ref is calling, awarding a penalty to Claremont. And let's see what they opt. Have a feeling this might be a kick to touch. Yep.
I'm making a check. Bobby or Robbie? Robbie. What's up, Jeremy?
And, yep, we've got a kick to touch. Looks like we're about 10, 15 yards from the goal line. It's going to be Claremont ball. And let's see what they can produce from here. So let's see what kind of platform they can set up here. I hear a drone. Oh, there it is, all the way up there. Getting some footage of the game. All right, so here we go. Ball is being retrieved, and we're going to be back in play in just a second. Looks like Claremont is communicating the play here. Looks like we're dropping into a short line out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, USD is matching on numbers. Yeah, it looks like we might be matched on numbers. Yep, not straight. Oh. I wasn't sure on the numbers there. It was hard for me to do a quick head count, but nonetheless, the ref has awarded the scrum to USD. They've opted for the scrum. Reason being is that the hooker, the number 2 throwing the ball in, apparently did not throw it down the channel or down the tunnel, and USD opted for that. Now, what we'd love to see here is a strong defensive scrum by Claremont. This would be a great time to do what? Put USD on the heels, get the pressure on them, see who's going to pressure that number 10 on the kick. There's a nice scrum, and there's the pressure right there. So we're looking at that. Scrum off had no option but to give it to the wing, and they've still got possession. Got to give credit to USD. They kept their composure. There's a second ruck being formed. Now the player's back in position, and puts a kick through straight to the fullback. Now let's see what kind of counterattack we got. Oh, nice dummy play right there. Now where's his link? Who's he linking up with? Who's linking up with him? Oh, that ball should have gone to the outside, but nonetheless, Claremont has got possession. They're sitting right in front of the poles. Looks like they've got no. USD's just formed it. So probably need to take a few drives right through the middle here. And let's see. No, unless this big man runs it through. Wow, he was just bouldering his way through there. Nicely defended by USD. Possession is still in favor of Claremont. Oh, man coming over there, ref. Not sure if that was a legitimate play. And here we go. Ball is still in possession. Oh, it looks like we've got a bunch of bodies just flying around there. It's hard to kind of see what we've got going on. And ref calls the try. Somehow on the backside of that ruck, somehow one player, 2 players grabbed that ball and managed to dive themselves over. So, good job. Takes Claremont to 25 points. 25-11. Looks like Claremont is about ready to make some substitutions here. Coach Bracken has got several players going in. Coach Ognall just sent 1 player in. Looks like number 22 is going in. His name happens to be Shane Pico. And looks like we've got number 17 and number 18 about to go in. So it's Andrew Segre and Chris Callaway, if they're wearing the right jerseys. Right. All right, so here we go. We got the conversion kick coming up. So it looks like the number 15 who had the nice little run there. Looks like he got hit a little bit. On the sideline, I see him conferring with the athletic trainer. Seems to be telling him that he got hit a little hard. Little kick looks like it's going to be short. Yep, nope, no points, no good. So we are sitting at 25 points to 11 in favor of Claremont. We have time. I didn't start my clock, so someone's going to have to give me a running. Hey, Scotty. Jeremy, you have a time for me? 6:40, so we got 34 left. Perfect. All right, so here we are. Restart of the game. USD is going to kick this one. Looks like they've got forwards left. Unless there's a little trick up their sleeve. Looks like this little drop kick is going to go to the left side of the field. No, it looks like the players bring it to the other direction. Wow. So they split the forwards, and here we go. Nice catch. Quick moves. Oh, you got number 4 right there with him. Come on, take him to the ground. Quick ball out, quick phases. Look at this, right here, right through the middle. Quick drive right there, nicely done. Quick possession, quick ball out. A little slow in that delivery, but here we go. Boom, out. Lost about 6-7 yards on that. Just ball being passed backwards between two players, and all standing flat-footed. Claremont lost a few yards on that play. They still got possession, but they're moving backwards. All right, let's see if they can establish something there. Fly half putting a kick through. Really not much of an opportunity there. Unless, well, worked out in their interest. A fullback seems to be struggling today. Seems like they put him under pressure. He doesn't really perform. So maybe that's part of their strategy. Keep putting that ball up. Keep the pressure on that fullback. Take advantage of it. So we got the ref calling this up. Oh. Yeah. Oh, he was something I missed. So apparently we had a high tackle here. The ref's going to call the captains together and have a little chit-chat. He's probably giving a warning. Apparently we had a high tackle committed by one of the Claremont players on a USD player. Ref is giving the two captains kind of their stern warning, probably warning that any further high tackles might result in an ejection or a card or sin bin. And he's awarding a penalty to USD. All right, we've got Claremont players checking in. So 2 new substitutions coming in onto the field, checking in with the ref. We have a loose head prop and someone else. And a open side flanker. All right, so here we are. I think that's Claremont using 3 of their allotted substitutions thus far. This point, still a close game, still within reach for USD, but I think Coach Bracken and Coach Ognall bringing in some of the substitutions to give their players some playing time, feeling that they can still keep the pressure on USD with the substitutions. All right, so USD opted for a kick. Took a kick to touch. They are sitting just outside Claremont's 22. And let's see what they're going to come up with. So it looks like they're going to opting for a short line out. Looks like they've got their 8-man, who's been their key player from the base of the scrum. He's playing in the scrum off position. Scrum off is back, 10 yards, so it looks like they're going to utilize him to some degree. My feeling is if you put the number 8 there, so they're bringing the scrum off up into the hooker position. The 8-man is in the position of the scrum off, so I suspect something. Yep, he's coming in. They're going to lift him up. There it was. Nothing really surprising right there. Ball through the backs. Big run with a big forward right through there, through the center, through the backs. Quick play. That was a nice little quick delivery. So that's a nice face. Oh, passed that ball too far backwards. But there's your overlap right there. So running down and still in play. USD has possession of the ball. And it seems like USD seems to just be a little quicker off the mark on the rucks in terms of, producing ball and getting back out than Claremont has been today. So something that Claremont definitely... Oh, that was almost caught isolated behind there. Nonetheless, good pressure from Claremont, keeping USD behind their gain line. Same thing right there. Seeing a little bit of a staggered approach in terms of the Claremont players. They form a great line, as you see right there on the screen. but they're not off the mark altogether. When the ball is spun out, some of them come up a little harder than others, and that's a hard thing to coach. So I know the coaches work hard on that. Just when you're tired, it's just one more thing you have to think about, and it's really hard to keep that discipline. All right, so there's a platform. They get a little bit of a rolling maul off of the base there into a ruck. Ball is down, and ball is out. Boom, 1 player, 2 players. Nice little dummy play there. Oh, he shot through the gap, and nicely tackled, but he has broken through. Now USD a little slow on that, but they've got numbers. They've got numbers. They've got numbers. Oh, damn, just didn't get it. Not quite sure, but looks like the ref is calling that one. And I don't know what. He's giving the scrum to USD. So maybe the advantage, he was playing something and they just didn't get any advantage of that. So play was broken down, and he's awarding the scrum. Okay.
Were they out about the 22?
Yeah, it looks like from where on, probably maybe just inside. No, they're closer to the. They're inside the 22. They're inside Claremont's 22. So this is the best chance USD's had in a while. So let's see. Let me guess, 8-man pickup, Eric?
I think that is their favorite play.
All right, so here we go. USD put in. They do have a very quick strike. Remember last time the 8-man was called for not being bound with the shoulder making contact?
That's right.
So we got to watch that 8-man.
They are. USD is quick on the put.
Great strike from the hooker.
Yeah.
There's the 8-man. He looks like he's ready to pick up. Yep, there's the pickup again. And they're running with a big center through the middle. Oh, it was a very good play. Not well defended, but they grabbed him by the shorts. USD has phases here, and they should run this ball wide.
They're swinging
it. This could be a try for them. Yep, there it is. They had the numbers. Got to give it to them. That was a great try. That was well executed. So here we are. USD just gets 5 more points. So we're at 25-16. Puts USD within two scores.
Yep, it really looked like USD came to that scrum with a plan.
Well, it was.
They knew they were going wide.
The 8-man played off. He delivered. The big center crashed through, and that's the one thing that we haven't seen Claremont do today. There was a quick regeneration of the ball, so they quickly generated the ball back out, and scrum off was there.
Right.
And that scrum off is delivering. He's the substitute scrum off. He actually delivered the ball very quickly, and they capitalized on the overlap. And that's the one thing I haven't seen Claremont doing very well, is they get these phases, but then at the breakdown, the scrum off is very slow to deliver the ball. As I said, he should be thinking proactively as they're approaching the breakdown. He should be thinking, what's next? And again, if the fly-off's not calling for the ball, then instinctively it's just a pick up to your forwards and let your forwards keep rumbling forward.
Right.
Those big old locks at number 4, let them run on through.
That's right. Little too methodical.
Yeah.
Right.
So here we go. The number 10. Let's see what his foot will bring for USD.
I'm pretty sure those poles are not straight.
It's either that or you've been drinking.
Well, that could be.
Nope. He
good
swings
attempt,
that one
a little wide.
So here we are, 25-16. It's a 9-point game. Definitely still within reach. So we've got to see if Claremont is going to basically open this one up, being that they are definitely been this season proving to be a strong second half team. Let's see what they can muster up.
Well, USD has not quit. They're still out here in the fight.
You know, they looked beaten at the end of the first half. They looked like they were down. It looks like they've got a little wind in their sails, and not that they're playing downhill, uphill, wind against the back, because we got a beautiful day here, no wind. And if you're in other parts of the country, too bad, so sad. We're 81 degrees here and sunny, so hell, we could be in shorts and flip-flops if we wanted to. This is a San Diego winter. It's brutal. I would not recommend it. Stay in the East Coast. Enjoy the snow.
All right, here we go. This is our indoor stadium.
Yeah, this is our indoor stadium. Right, here we go. And nice kick contested. Oh, but nonetheless, still nice contest in there. Oh, took him down. Ref let that one go. Looked like it was a bit of a slam to the ground. Oh. So that 23 is coming. He's had a one run already. He's a big guy. Looks like they're going to definitely use him. All right, there's some mishandling of the ball by USD. A little bit of a mess going on that side of the field, but USD still has possession.
Looks to me like they're just trying to get a solid base here.
Yeah,
bring it up.
They're definitely doing a few phases. Kicked right to the... Oh, not fielded very well by the... I believe that's the winger.
That cost you a few
could be
yards.
The fullback. No, it was a fullback. Here we go. Coming across. Oh, that was... Now, this is the big 13. He's got a good runner.
Here comes
Where's
Connor.
His hand? Where's his support? Oh, he's gone.
Connor's gone.
Cut inside of him, 14. Go inside of him, 14. No, 14, go inside of him.
Tough luck 14. For Connor. I thought he had
Look at those phases. There's where you have continuation right there. Quick ball. Drive it back. Drive it out. Go now. No. Spin it out. Look at the numbers. They've got 6 against 2. Oh, both sides. Look at this left. Oh, that was a missed opportunity there. You had numbers on either side. They just couldn't produce that ball. No, don't try and power it now. Quickly. You've still got numbers outside. Spin it wide very quickly. You could take this ball very wide quickly. Up, there it is. Try Ward.
He's in.
6 decided to put his head down and go for it. Good job. Well earned try there for Claremont. Great run from the center. It's a 13 who...
Just call him the catalyst.
I guess, yeah, he's pretty much playing everywhere. He receives the kickoffs. Yeah, so you see the coaches right talking now to that on that run there, that winger who stayed to the outside. Coach Ognall kind of telling him he should have cut inside because that's where the opening was. Allow the 13 to use that sideline and then give him the option inside. But nonetheless, great run by 13. Definitely a big lumbering center there. And we're now at 31-16 in favor of Claremont. This should be an easy conversion. Should take the score up to 33-16.
We had a few substitutions at halftime. A couple guys coming on off.
Claremont had one player going at just to start the half, and then they've just taken in 2 subs. I guess Scotty told me they had a loose head and an open side flanker come in. So kind of put the workhorses in. They've done their job, and now they get to hopefully watch the team carry through. All right, so conversion is good. We're at 33-16 in favor of Claremont. We have about...
I think I've seen Bracken smile.
We have 23 minutes left remaining in the game. So this is where the coaches start to breathe a little heavy. Well, Jeremy always does, nonetheless. But it's where the coaches start to breathe a little heavy. Kind of wondering if they can keep the pressure on. And we'll see if this last quarter of the game is where Claremont can really lock this thing away.
Claremont's back to receive the kick.
Yep. They're going to let USD back into the game. So here we go. Restart of the game. Nice catch. No one bothering to take the player down. There he goes down. And nice secure the ball out to the boom. First phase of rugby right here off the kickoff. So we have a nice phase there. Now look at this. Produce that ball. Produce the ball. USD setting up their defense quickly. Nope. Just take it back in. There's a nice break. There's no man with him. He's by himself right there, but quickly covered. Nicely secured by Claremont. A little late in getting there, but nonetheless they got there. They got numbers here now. Numbers here now. Now this is where they could just... So here on our 4th phase. There you go. Just played safe. Nicely done. Nicely done. Nice decision there by the fly-off. Realized he didn't have the option outside. Just played it straight up. Reset the ball. At the forwards. There's a great run by the number 4. And every time you see this, now that scrum up. There you go. There's the scrum up delivering ball quickly. Except that the ball is not handled well on the backs. Kind of throwing it a little behind each other. It's still a great run there. There you go. Still got possession. There's that number 13 again. So you notice that when the scrum off, Eric, when the scrum off produces ball very quickly and they keep the phases going, Claremont can be very dangerous.
Well, right. USD never has a chance to set up their defense. When they're too methodical, USD's got all the time in the world to set defense.
Quick. Oh, they're standing.
Yeah.
Standing, but you got the big lock in the game.
And USD's in position.
Now switch it inside. Take it inside, 14.
Okay, now he's all alone.
Oh, lost possession on that. Nope, ref is calling advantage. So we're back to where we are. Claremont has the advantage here, and they're awarded. The ref didn't see any noticeable advantage, so the ref has given the penalty to Claremont on the other side of the field, and it looks like Claremont is going to take the kick to touch, and capitalize on that with a restart with a line out.
Yeah, they'll take the field position.
Well, let's see.
The plan here would be to pin him all the way back in the corner if they could.
Let's see what kind of foot we got on this kick. We'll take it. It's like it's kind of cone markers are kind of confusing. So there's the 50, there's a 40, and looks like there's the 20. So they're just outside the 22. So plenty of space here for Claremont to operate in. Right? USD defenders have to be back 10 yards. So if you look at the line out, you notice from the imaginary tunnel, the only player who can technically be inside of that is the forwards and the scrum half, and all the back players have to be back 10 yards. So they're defending.
Not straight.
Again, another line out, not throwing safe. So apparently coaches disagreeing with the ref's call.
Yes, a slight disagreement on the sidelines with that call by the ref.
Scotty's got his standard hands on the hips. Yeah, and sometimes refs, well, it could also be the ref kind of maybe trying to keep the game competitive. I'm not going to say he's biased, but sometimes they let a few things go. That one probably should have been let go. Nonetheless,
they're going to reconvene with a scrum.
Scrum in favor of USD. Let's see what they do here. Let me guess. 8-man pickup.
8-man pickup. I'm calling right now.
Yep, there it is. His flanker's not with him. He breaks by himself nicely. He broke the gain line. He doesn't have his flanker with him. Every time he breaks, but he has great breaks. Yeah, but he said their flanker's not with him. That's the problem. That's what they're missing. He does a good run.
Yeah, number 8 has a good solo run for 5-10 yards every time.
He just has no support. All right, so penalty awarded to USD. Here they go. Kick. Let's see what we can get here.
See who's got the field position foot. That's a good kick. Could go a little
safe,
deeper.
Secure. Hey, don't hit my car. Bounce that kick off my car, I'm going to be pissed.
So, line out about the 40 on the Claremont side. We'll see if we can get a straight throw in and see if the ref's satisfied.
USD opting for a short line out. So they've only got, it looks like 3 men standing in the line out. Again, they're 8 men in the scrum off position to receive the ball. And their scrum off is actually in the front of the line out. So it looks like they're going to do something with the number 8. I think he's going to come back in like he did last time. There he comes. This time he's coming to the front. Throw it to him, quick off the top. And they're going to run their forwards right through here. Didn't quite happen.
Not so good.
Didn't quite get it, but their intention was to run their forwards off the fly half. They've lost about 10 yards on that. But they got another possession going here, and they're moving forward.
They're still behind the
gain line.
Claremont.
Come on, Claremont. Set yourselves. You guys are walking. You're walking. Set your defense, guys. Okay, little indecision there.
Oh, that was quick hands.
Not bad. Nice, but defense is there.
Defense.
They got the numbers. See that they're calling out the defense this way. Nicely done.
Oh, we got to break down the side.
Oh, he's got to break down the side.
Oh, good hard hit.
Ball is still
in play.
He got hit. He withstood the tackle, and he kept the ball in play, but unfortunately was mishandled by the player.
All right.
We got a little stoppage time. We got a player down. Hopefully it's nothing serious, and it appears to be a Claremont player. Looks like he knocked his head.
Yeah.
So let's see what comes of this. Here we are. 17 minutes left in the game. 33-16 in favor of Claremont. Let's see if they can lock this thing up. If they can keep this kind of game going, it shouldn't be a problem for them. Be a nice little another win, taking Claremont, I believe, to 2-0 for the season. Great start to their 2018 campaign. All right.
Player still on the field?
Oh, yeah. It looks like he's just down. You got the trainer attending to the player right there. It looks like he's just making sure there's no physical laceration or anything on the head. Making sure there's no... Looks like the trainer's doing his field evaluation. Player seems to be responsive. His hands moving around. Might just been, as it happens in most games, just a collision. You get your bang the head a little bit. But with these new concussion protocols, you can never be too safe. There's Scotty doing his diplomacy. Hey, ref, what happened to you saying that you're going to let things go? You're doing a good job, ref, but remember what you said at the beginning of the game. Those things that are just down the tunnel, let them go.
Well,
let the boys play, as you would say.
Both teams have retreated and regrouped. Nobody likes to see this. So
yeah.
Let's hope that the gentleman's okay.
All right, so we're in stoppage time here. Give you a moment to go grab your next beer. Enjoy the last 16 minutes of the game. Apparently what we do, looking to get some spectators there, enjoying the sunny skies of San Diego. Look at that. What a way to spend your winter. Shorts and a T-shirt. Look at that. Sit on the wall, catching the sun, getting a tan. Not bad for a February.
Yes, February 3rd. It is prime suntanning season.
Yeah. Go figure. All right. Beautiful facilities here on the grounds of USD. It's absolutely beautiful campus here. Now, of course, I'm biased. I'm a graduate, coach, and employee of San Diego State, so of course I love our campus, but I got to give kudos where it's due, and this is a fantastic campus. All right, so still in the stoppage time. Looks like we're still attending to that player who's down. Again, going through all the safety protocols. Looks like he's being helped up to his feet.
He's sitting up. That's a positive sign.
Yep, and looks like he's getting up on his own free will, so I think he's okay. He's coming upfield. He might have just looks like he's a little woozy, so...
A little shaken.
Yep. Probably now needs to go through the concussion protocols, and looks like he'll be substituted. So I think this puts in the 4th substitution for Claremont for the game. All right, so it looks like we're going to restart the game with a, I believe it's a scrum. It's going to give the scrum in favor of, it looks like Blues got it. I mean, Claremont's got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are, restarting the game. The clock will go back on.
Claremont's
I believe
gone.
we are, ref has going to add on 3 minutes of stoppage time. And let's hope that player's fine. Okay, so here we go. Big open side of the field. Claremont, they're put in. Nice strike, hold that ball. Ball was out quickly. Oh, fly half just didn't quite handle it. Game ball bobbling a little bit, but a nice run there by the loose forward, really supporting that, coming over. And
Ball's
out
back
again.
out.
There you go. Got
Swinging
some
it
numbers.
wide.
There you go, some numbers.
Swing it wide.
There's the open run. It's got a nice pace. He's got some numbers, but he's got no support with him.
Oh!
Wow. Really just bulldozed the guy. So the value of wrapping someone into a tackle. That was a good example there. The USD coach probably needs to tell his player, next time wrap.
If this was a basketball game, they would have been a charge foul.
Yeah.
He held his ground.
Oh, yeah, he did. He certainly did. All right, so we got some great position now. Quick jump of about 30, 40 yards here. And let's see what Claremont
Ball's
does
out.
here.
Coming to the right.
Again, standing, taking the ball. But there you go, making something of it. Back to the gain line. Here we go. Look at that. Power on his legs. Driving. And he's going to get it to the ground. Now clear over, Claremont. Clear over. Produce that ball. Here we go.
Coming to the left.
Scrum off, saw an opportunity. Kudos for him. Pick up forwards and go. Forwards. There it is. A nice pick up and go. And keep those phases going. Another one. Go again. Oh, no. Little miscommunications there. And unfortunately, knock. But that was a nice little play there. Some phases. Scrum off decided to take a little run himself. And so they're without a halfback. So the forward just picked up and they just rambled on. All right.
Still, I don't see backs moving before the ball hits their hand.
Yeah, the backs are kind of flat-footed today, aren't they?
Yeah.
So
on both sides. Maybe it's just early in the season. But
well, it's the hardest thing. If the scrum off, it really starts with the scrum off. If the scrum off delays delivering the ball.
No, just like a quarterback. He's got to lead his target.
Yeah, I mean, so the centers read off the fly half. The fly half moves too soon. The centers will move, and then they're flat-footed. So there's your 8-man again. This time he got stood up nicely by the blindside flank. You can see the number 6 on the ground there. Hey, stop kicking him. Nicely done. So Claremont held the number 8 up. He couldn't get the ball to the ground. So what that ended up being is basically a change of possession.
Yeah.
So it'll be a scrum in favor of Claremont.
Looked like number 8 was expressing his frustration of being held up with his left foot.
he was kind of doing that kick.
He was flailing away.
Well, the flanker, number 6 did his job. He blocked off the number 8. But he didn't get him to the ground. He had him by one leg. And it looked like the number 8 was just like, get off of me. I was trying to kick him off of him. All right, so it looks like we've got a new...
Claremont's got the ball, got the scrum, got a good position to attack just inside USD's territory. There's ball.
So here's the put in, holding the ball.
Oh, they've got it.
Ball's coming through the channel. Scrum off puts it out. Oh, behind the fly off.
Looks like they had a play that just didn't get off the ground.
Yeah, the ball got played behind the fly half, so it just kind of, I think, again, timing. The player started running. The fly half was caught flat-footed because he had to turn around to catch the ball. Yep. But again, a nice drive with that big center.
There's 13.
Driving forward. Oh, that ball is out. God, that was USD's opportunity. Ball's produced there. Now here's some phases. No, go to him, 17. There we go. And take another phase. There you go. Big phase right there. Get with him. Give it to
the lock.
He could hand that. He's such a strong guy that he could hand it off in the tackle. Here we go. So phases of rugby. Oh, turned over. Ref is calling that a good open play. USD has possession. They've got numbers on the left. Oh, but they're too slow. That ball is out. Claremont. All right, push your numbers. Number 9 looks like he's gassed. He needs to be talking to his players. He's standing back there in the box. He needs to be talking to his players. All right.
Penalty awarded to USD.
I'll be honest, wasn't paying attention. I was kind of making a reference to the back line where they were, so I didn't see exactly where. Now this winger needs to. You got a winger here. You got the 8-man inside of him.
Oh, he's
That's
going
a good
for
play.
He's going for touch.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You always put.
He puts it too shallow.
Put a forward in front of your wing, because if your winger catches it, he can play it back. There you go. Just exactly what I'm talking about.
Misplayed.
Give it out. Give it out. Give it out. Now played wide. Played wide. Come on, connect with those guys on the outside.
Claremont's rolling back.
Connect with those guys on the outside. Let the ball move. Don't run sideways. But there they go. They got a nice possession. Keep that ball moving. Come on, scrum off. Produce it. Produce it. All right, nicely. He took it to side, blind side. Okay, put the ball up. Take an opportunity. Putting pressure. Putting pressure. Putting pressure. Little too far, but the idea was good. They got ground, but they don't have possession. Still not good. It's still not bad. They've got pressure on them. USD does have possession, but here's some numbers right here.
Yeah.
Oh, that was actually nicely played. And he should put this kick through. Put the kick through.
He's not thinking about
it. He should have put that kick through. Beautifully defended by Claremont and dispossessed. USD was dispossessed, and that ball is still in play. Well defended by Claremont. Unfortunately, that USD winger had no other option. He should have placed that kick through, but he decided to run it, and he was tackled. Oh, the ref kind of reprimanding the players who are trying to officiate the game. He's telling them just to focus on playing the game and not officiating the game. It happens. All right, we have a line out. Ball is in possession, belongs to USD. Short line out here. Little confusion here. 8-man is coming into it. They're not going to contest.
USD is going to want to capitalize on that confusion.
No, played on. The ref saying play on. It wasn't a straight fair, but Claremont got possession, so the ref said play on. No, the ref, that man was way offsides. That winger right there was off. There's a knock on, but ref missed the offsides there. He got his pocket picked, as they say.
Yeah, USD's got it.
Yeah,
on the march.
He's playing it. He's playing. He's telling them to play on. They're still driving. They're taking it to
forward.
the ground. Quick ball out. So this is where Claremont doesn't quite have their defense set up. Now they're getting themselves set up. And spin it wide. Spin it wide. Oh, should have missed that player. Yeah, the Claremont player coming up hard in defense. They got numbers out here.
They need to move that ball.
Move the ball. You're too slow with it. Once again, moving that ball. Moving that ball. He's by himself. He's isolated. The 8's a good player. I got to hand it to him. USD's player, number 8, very good player.
He seems to be key, integral part of their offense. Absolutely.
Definitely. Don't dive over. Leave that ball alone, Claremont. The ref is playing the advantage. He's playing that advantage. There was a Claremont player coming over the top of that ruck. The ref is coming back. Advantage USD. Claremont player caught coming over the top of the ruck. Kind of not losing his feet, but definitely coming over the top of it.
Well, I think this is where fitness might start to show itself. USD is looking a little worn.
Well, I tell you what, they're still fighting, though.
They are.
They're fighting. So, got to give them credit for that. All right, so as we move into kind of the last 10 minutes of the game here, we got Claremont still up 33-16, holding on to a comfortable lead. But say it's never over till the final whistle is blown.
That's right, and we now have a USD line out inside the 22, and certainly within striking distance. This is
so let's see. I imagine USD's opting for a full line out. They've got 3 pods, 2 pods there, 2 pods of 3. They got a front pod, back pod. They're probably going to do their little switch arounds. I imagine they're going to throw to their big lunker, the 23. So I'm hedging a bet on the back of the lineup. There it goes right there. Nope. Quick decoy.
Oh my goodness.
Not a very good throw.
Claremont's number 4 got a hand on it again. He's the one who pilfered the last line out.
Yeah, but that ball was just hanging out there. It was just lobbed up in the air.
Yeah.
Just kind of hanging out there.
Was not a well-designed play.
Reminds me of one of Jeremy Ognall's up and unders that he used to do. Just hang it up there. And then he used to tell us to go get it.
Somebody else, go get it for me.
All right, so cleared to touch. Nicely defended by Claremont. Defending their own goal line, giving themselves some breathing room, moving the ball back towards the halfway line. So, here we go. Outside the 22, looks like or perhaps just on the 22.
USD's backed up a bit, but they're going to get another chance to pull off a successful line.
So let's see what they got here. Maybe this hooker will give us a little better throw. All right. So they're opting for a short line out again. There's their 8-man in position. have a feeling he's going to join.
Yeah, look for him to have ball in hand and run with it.
I would just defend him. Here he goes. You just got to defend that. Short line out right to the front. No, that was really telegraphed. They shouldn't have done that. Oh, what a hole.
We've got a break.
That was a big hole right there.
Oh, saving tackle.
He is by himself.
That was
no one there.
Tackle.
I think the USD players thought he was gone. They thought he was gone. Wow. And the ref played. See, they do a quick tap. If they were doing a quick tap, no, the ref's going to call it back.
Yeah.
USD tried to capitalize on that by taking a quick penalty tap, and the ref kind of calls it back because no one was really set, nor were they in the right position. There was a big lapse there, a big gap between the centers. Oh, saw the opening. Got to give him kudos for trying. A player ran to the open side. He was by himself. You got numbers out here. Just set it up, setting it up. There you go. Build your base. Let's see how Claremont defends here. So Claremont, set up, guys. Quickly set, communicate, close those holes. Just a simple lapse there.
The USD is working across the field, but working across and backwards.
Yeah.
Not the direction you want to go if you have the ball in hand.
Okay. Well, it's being nicely defended by Claremont. So here we go. Setting it one more time. This is the next phase right here. USD is continuing to maintain possession, running phases, but really just moving more across the field than they are moving up and down the field.
Yeah, they're just expending energy.
Exactly. All that does is just tire out your players. But if you've got possession, it does make it a little easier for you. And it looks like they couldn't get anything out of it. And we have a penalty awarded for holding the ball, not releasing it. And that penalty is awarded to Claremont, who I think will take a little time, slow the pace down, get their breath back. So this is where the fly half just takes his sweet time. The forwards can start thinking about what their next line out will be, and the only thing he's got to do is just find that damn sideline.
And he did. Nice and safe.
No. Take your time. Don't give us that ball back. No rush. Take your time. No, we're in no rush. Especially the players like, oh, God, just give us a chance to breathe. All right, so here we have, from the camera angle, we've got a pretty good view down this tunnel. Let's see how the ref is going to call this one. He's been kind of particular about getting that ball down the middle of the tunnel there. So let's see what we got here. Ooh, yeah, that one wasn't very good. I got to agree with the ref on that one. Unless you got both contacts in one eye, I think that one you can't say was pretty straight. So, yep, ref's calling that one. It was thrown basically to the scrum half. So what we have is USD's opted for a scrum, and basically just might as well tell Claremont, hey, 8-man, I'm going to pick it up.
Yeah.
So the question is,
if the 8-man doesn't pick it up, it'll be a shocker.
Yeah. Well, USD, if they could get that tight end to wheel that scrum a little bit more, they could give that 8-man such a better run. Here he goes. There's his run, and yep, he
got through.
The flanker didn't quite get him. Now that's a quick ball. Oh, not a great pass, but they did have quick ball. They produced quick ball, and they've lost it now.
Yeah.
Great. All that 8-man must be pissed. Come on, man. I just got you guys 10 yards.
Give it right back.
You just gave it right back. All right. So here we are. Next phase of rugby.
Oh, what was that?
Well, quick delivery of ball. Let's see if they can establish something. Don't come this way. There's numbers against you. Oh, it's just a massive body standing in the middle of the field there.
Yeah, a lot of them facing the wrong direction, too.
So there's number 4 just driving his legs, and he's up again. He keeps driving. No one had him down, so he just let down. Oh, that was a nice ball taken on the fly. 2 consecutive passes there. Do you see those balls? Guys came hard. Poof, punching right through. That's how it should be done.
Yep. One was the number 8.
Yeah, and one was the winger. Scrum half has to proactively look at the ball's going to the ground. What's my next step? Rather than putting my hands on the ball and then deciding, he should be thinking ahead. I've got a player rumbling through. Give him a signal. Give him the ball. You saw that USD player power through. That's the style of rugby that we'd love to see. All right. Looks like Claremont is making their 5th substitution, bringing in a new hooker. Or it looks like he's gone into the hooker position. All right. So here we have. Shall I guess?
Number 8. I'm going number 8.
All right.
He is there.
Oh, and actually, that was a Claremont ball. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
I didn't see the scrum half thing. Oh, God.
To nobody.
What was that?
To nobody.
He was waiting. Oh, to nobody. No. He was waiting for the person to come off his hip, but no one came there, and he could have kept running that one. All right, nonetheless, they've got the ball. Let's make something of it. Don't panic. Just set your ball. Set yourselves up. Set yourselves up nicely.
Oh, here comes Connor.
You got a man inside of you. That's it beautifully. Where's his support? Where's his support?
Oh, tripping?
Oh, too bad. Great idea, though. There were numbers. Go. That ball is out.
You know, if these teams were paying attention, somebody would poach that thing.
Oh, that ball is out so many times. Both sides of the field. We've seen it out a few times. And I just think there's no... Oh, that was nice. Conveniently placed into my hands. All right, let's clear over this. Clear him out of there. There's a nice pickup. Who's with him? Who's with him? Who's with him? Who's with him? All right, he's piggyback riding. Nicely use it. You've got advantage. Use it now. You've got a free play. Use it. Oh, the ref's put his hand back down. No, he's still calling it. So you've got the advantage. It's been turned over. The ref's coming back to the infringement.
Claremont was on a roll.
Yep, looks like there was an offsides there. And take your time here, Claremont. Don't be in a rush. You've got control of the game. Put it to touch.
Yeah.
Well, you're hearing all sorts of things from the crowd. Some are calling scrum, some are calling line out. I think the captain on the field or the decision is being made. Nope, they're going to opt to kick this to touch. All right. So, good position, about 10 yards off the goal line. Let's see what Claremont has in store for us right now. So, as we close out the game the last few minutes here, let's see if Claremont is able to punch one more home. 33-16. We're in the dying moments of the game here. Let's see if Claremont can put that last nail in the coffin, so to speak. All right. We got a new hooker here doing a throw in, so let's see if he can get his throw in nice and straight. Let's see if the ref lets this one go. All right. Oh, contested by... Oh, but nonetheless, USD did tap it. Claremont got it, and they've got possession. And I think they need to probably keep this ball in play because I think this might be one of the last plays. So I don't know how much time is left on the clock. But I think it would probably be in Claremont's best interest to keep ball in hand, not go to the sidelines. Stay in play, because if it goes out, we might be hearing that final whistle.
Claremont looks like they're still driving for one more try.
Let's hope they can. It's going to be a good opportunity to kind of see some classic rugby where you just, as they're doing right now. Oh, penalty there. Well, the game can't enter a penalty. Some infringement there.
Tap and go.
Use it now. Use it. Who's with them? 5 yards out the goal line here. Can Claremont put this one away? Nice play through the backs. Big run through the man there. And looks like we got it. Oh, the ref is calling that as a forward. No, he's calling a penalty try.
Penalty try.
So he's basically giving that away. So it would have been a try regardless. But there was obviously an intentional effort to try and try and infringe the game. So what actually happens in a penalty try is the entire points, all 7 points are awarded to the team. They don't need to do a kick. So it looks like we end on that note. It takes it to 40-16, and there's that final whistle. Right. Good win for Claremont, moving to 2-0 for the season. Nice win at 40-16. All right. And I'm sure the coaches have a lot of feedback for their players. I'm sure Claremont, early in the season, got some opportunities to improve in the game, but they'll take the win. Good individual plays.
Definitely opportunity in the backs.
Yeah.
Who coaches those backs?
I don't know. I think they just coach themselves. No, definitely saw some individual, great team play, but some great individuals. I love the number 13. Had some great hard runs. The number 8 had some good runs. Well, the 8 jersey, nonetheless. The big lock, the number 4. Some good hard running. Definitely think they will get better. So, great start for them. Yep. So, final score, here we have it. Live from USD's Manchester Field, we have concluded 80 minutes of rugby. Scotty and Jeremy are happy. Well, they'll take the win. The cheerleaders are all throwing their pom-poms up in the air, except at least one of them is. And I'm sure the vibrations will follow. Anyhow, here we have. Eric, thank you so much. Did you fly your drone?
I did.
All right, good job.
As teller, I'm signing off.
All right. And that's it. That's a wrap. So the players kind of the part of rugby that has really lived in infamy.